Alright, y'all know who it is. Hopeless Romantic is the mic name. Others know me as Sneaker Man Japan. Uh, anyways, I'm about to do another poem for y'all right quick. Quick background story on this one. Me and this girl was together for, well, me and this girl was talking for a long time. Anyhow, I fell for the joint, whatever. She, like, was the closest person to me or whatever. She blew me one night. Anyhow, then I wrote this poem. It comes off like a suicide note. Don't think I'm suicidal. I'm definitely not one of those. But that's the way I meant it to be. Cause it's basically saying, well, it's over between me and her or whatever. So, yeah. Alright, it's called The Last Poem I Ever Write You. Dear love of my life, I know you told me to stop writing to you, but this is the last one, I promise. But I was just thinking to myself, this life really ain't worth living without you. So I had to write this. Here it goes. In this table of life, ma, you were my centerpiece, the legs that supported each end of me. You were a friend of me, but I wanted so much more, it made you my enemy, especially when we were bored all the time you spent with me. Just to put a couple of knives into me, to try to put an end to me. Yes, it offended me, but I took it as a sign to say we wasn't meant to be. I loved your heart when it was lent to me, and truthfully, I really like the scent of weed. And now I see I must have done something wrong from these messages you're sending me, remembering times you used to tend to me. Church services, shows, and movies you would attend with me. Thinking to myself, how can this be? I've been feeling you too long for me to just give up and surrender. You meant more than a pen to me. Was now that I look back, was really the only good friend in me. You see, last night was the worst for me. You left me with no words to say. Now it's night with no signs of day, and this pen's the only friend that's keeping me okay. You see, last night was the worst for me. You left me with no words to say. Now it's night with no signs of day, and this pen's the only friend that's keeping me okay. You see, speechless I was, hiding deep in my hood. Heart's heavy, not even sure if I'm speaking of love. Arms tired from holding out and seeking your hugs. Red ink, cause this pen's now leaking my blood. What? From spiritual wounds, you put me in an emotional tomb. My whole morale's down from these feelings for you. Depression seeping in, and self-esteem is bruised. And all this from a why not? You ain't got nothing to lose. Yeah, right. I should've listened to my fam and dudes. They said, stop falling for them girls. It ain't falling for you. Mom said, stop calling up that girl. She ain't calling for you. Denying any advice. Saying that everything's cool. Looking back with teary eyes. Knowing that everything's true. All these girls are the same. I don't need any more proof. Make a long story short. Too much lyrical food. While you may love a girl, she could care less for you. Love the boy that always loved you. With one last kiss goodbye. Mwah. Chink, chink. Boom.